All right, I'm back. Somebody asked me to give my opinion on boxers. Yeah, boxers versus briefs. I can't believe I'm about to give my opinion on men's undergarments. And like I always say, not that my opinion matters at all, but you ask for it. So here we go. Now, let's call a spade, shall we? They're not called briefs, and they're not called boxers. The technical term for them are man panties and freedom shorts. That's what they are. Pretty much, men wear man panties that are just less men, and guys that wear freedom shorts are just got a little more man in them than the average man. So not saying if you wear briefs that you're not a man, you're just a little less of a man for wearing briefs. Pretty much here's what happens. For instance, you roll out of bed in the morning and you're wearing a pair of boxers. You're probably covered in hair, you look like Sasquatch, and you probably jump out of bed in the morning, itch your butt, and you're like, oh, I feel like a man, I feel so free right now. I'm wearing a pair of American flag freedom shorts. I feel like today I'm gonna go into the forest and hew down a tree. So, I mean, that's pretty much happens. That's what happens to a guy that wakes up wearing a pair of boxers. Guy that wakes up wearing a pair of man panties, he's like, wakes up, rolls out of bed, and he's like, okay, first thing on the list to do today, I'm gonna go to the mall and get a mani-pedi, and then I'm getting my eyebrows waxed. Yay! So, yeah, that's probably what. Now I'll break down on the guy who wears boxers or freedom shorts, American flag freedom shorts. Yeah, because nothing screams freedom like American flag freedom shorts. So, that guy probably drives a giant diesel pickup truck. It's a stinking stick shift because he is a man, and a lot more man than most. And he's got enough hair on his body to prove it. He's got enough hair on his body to cover a horse. Holy cow. Yeah, so that's up with that. Guy that wears man panties probably drives a Prius, and his pet is probably a Chihuahua, and probably eats tofu. The guy that wears boxers or American flag freedom shorts gets up in the morning, jumps in his diesel pickup trucks, grabs an axe, goes out into the forest, chops down a tree, and I don't know what he does with it, builds something with it, probably a boat. So then when he goes home for dinner, he throws a deer carcass on the table and says to his wife, he's like, I slew this beast in the forest with my bare hands while I was collecting wood to build a boat. Cook it for me for dinner. And that's what he does. The guy who wears man panties probably goes home at night. He's talking to his wife. He's like, oh my gosh, I had such a stressful day. It was horrible at work. I got a paper cut sitting in that office that was horrible. And, but you know what? We should, me and you should sit down and watch Pretty Little Liars. And I brought tofu takeout home for dinner. Yay! So, yeah. My opinion on American flag freedom shorts and man panties. I mean, there you got it. That's essentially my take on that. So, as always, I'm off to great places to do great things. You guys have fun.